My brothers and sisters in Christ, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a chapter in the Bible that speaks to our deepest questions about purpose, hope, and trusting God's timing. We're looking at Jeremiah 29, a chapter that reminds us of God's faithfulness and His perfect plans for our lives. Let's explore this together and see how it can encourage us in our daily walk with Him. Let me start by reading a few key verses from Jeremiah 29. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. These verses are so comforting, but there's even more depth when we consider the context of this chapter. Jeremiah 29 was written to the Israelites when they were exiled in Babylon. They were far from home, living in difficult circumstances, and probably wondering if God had forgotten them. In this letter, God speaks through Jeremiah to reassure His people that even in their struggles, He has not abandoned them. The same is true for us today. Life can feel like an exile at times when things don't go as planned, when we face setbacks, or when we're waiting for prayers to be answered. But God's message is clear. I know the plans I have for you. Even when we can't see the full picture, God is working everything out for our good. The promise in Jeremiah 29:11 is powerful, but notice that it doesn't say you know the plans. It says God knows the plans. That requires trust. Trust that His timing is perfect. Trust that His ways are higher than ours. And trust that He is weaving together a future filled with hope. When you feel lost or uncertain, take a step back and remind yourself, God's plans are good. Even when the road is hard or the wait feels long, He sees the bigger picture, and He's preparing something beautiful for you. Verses 12 and 13 remind us of our part in this promise. It says, Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. This is an invitation to draw closer to God. In the waiting and the wondering, God invites us to pray, to seek Him, and to trust Him fully. When we seek God with all our hearts, we not only find Him, we find peace, direction, and strength to keep going. So what does Jeremiah 29 teach us? First, it reminds us that God's plans are good, even when we can't see them. Second, it encourages us to trust His timing and remain faithful in the waiting. And finally, it calls us to seek Him wholeheartedly, knowing that He will listen and answer. If you're in a season of uncertainty or struggle, hold on to these promises. God hasn't forgotten you. He's working on a plan to give you hope and a future. Keep seeking Him, keep praying, and trust that His timing is perfect. And remember, God's plans for you are full of hope and purpose. Until next time, stay blessed and keep trusting in Him.